What if I told you that an ordinary-looking 1965 Washington quarter, the one you might still find in your old wallet or coin jar, could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today? Yes, you heard that right. This one small 25-cent coin, without any mint mark, has shocked collectors with its hidden varieties, historical importance, and jaw-dropping auction prices. So, before you spend that 1965 quarter, stay tuned because it might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. History and background. The 1965 Washington quarter marks a major turning point in U.S. coinage history. Up until 1964, all quarters were made of 90% silver, but in 1965, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic decision to remove silver from circulating coins. This change came as silver prices soared and the U.S. Treasury faced a coin shortage. To solve the problem, the Mint introduced a new copper-nickel-clad composition, eliminating silver from the quarter for the first time in history. That's why the 1965 quarter is not only special, but historic. It represents the beginning of a new era in American coinage. Obverse design. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features the dignified portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. You'll see the inscriptions, "Liberty," across the top, "In God We Trust" to the left, and the year 1965 below Washington's neck. There's no mint mark under the date, which means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This clean, classic design captures both strength and simplicity, symbolizing the spirit of the nation during a time of change. Reverse design. The reverse of the coin depicts a majestic bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, surrounded by olive branches, a symbol of both peace and defense. The inscriptions include United States of America above, the national motto, E pluribus unum, just below the eagle, and quarter dollars at the bottoms. This bold design showcases the unity, freedom, and resilience of the United States. Composition and dimensions. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel, clad over a pure copper core. Weight: 5.67 grams. Diameter: 24.3 millimeters. Edge: rated with tiny grooves. While the copper-nickel design made the coins cheaper to produce, it also led to minting errors, especially in the first few years of transition, making 1965 quarters a treasure hunt for collectors. Rare varieties and errors. Now, here's where the real excitement begins. The 1965 quarter may seem ordinary, but some rare varieties are worth small fortunes. 1965 silver transitional error. When the Mint switched from silver to clad composition, a few 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover 1964 silver planchets. These are known as transitional errors, and they are extremely rare. How to identify one? A genuine 1965 silver quarter will weigh 6.25 grams instead of 5.67. It also has a solid silver edge, not the copper-colored stripe seen on regular clad coins. These silver transitional errors have sold for over $7,000 to $12,000 at auction. Double die obverse. DDO. Some 1965 quarters show slight doubling on the inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," "Lord," "Liberty." These double die errors can fetch hundreds depending on clarity and condition. Off center strikes and clipped planchets. A few coins were struck off center or on clipped planchets, errors that make each coin unique and valuable, often selling for $100 to $500. Broad strikes and die cracks. Collectors also look for coins with broad rimless edges or visible die cracks that appear like raised lines, each one adding collectible value. Grading and values. Grading plays a massive role in the 1965 quarter's worth. Circulated coins, usually worth face value, about $0.25. Uncirculated, MS-65, $5 to $25. High-grade MS-67 coins, $200 to $400. Silver transitional era coins, $7,000 to over $12,000, depending on condition. Coins with full luster, no scratches, and sharp details always command the highest prices. Auction records. Some examples have stunned the coin world. In recent years, a 1965 silver transitional quarter, graded MS62, sold for $7,050, while another high-grade piece reached $12,500 at heritage auctions. Even non-silver era coins with off-center strikes or double dies have brought $400 to $800 at auction. These records prove that even a small detail or minting mistake can turn a 25-cent piece into a collector's prize. Investment potential. The 1965 quarter remains a strong investment for both beginners and seasoned collectors. It's the first clad quarter, the end of silver coinage, and a bridge between two coin eras. Finding one of these in high-grade condition or with a minting error could mean holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands in the future. Smart collectors always weigh their 1965 quarters and store them carefully because you never know when you might uncover a rare transitional piece. Final thoughts. At first glance, the 1965 quarter dollar may look like an ordinary coin, but its legacy is extraordinary. It tells the story of a nation changing its money, a mint adapting to new challenges, and a generation of collectors discovering history in their hands. So next time you check your change, take a closer look at your 1965 quarters. That simple coin might just be your hidden treasure waiting to shine. If you love learning about rare use, coins, minting errors, and incredible coin values, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Royal Coin Value USA for more fascinating stories, hidden treasures, and the real worth of the coins you might already own.